welcome again to the vlog. This is Lynn from give.asia. In today's vlog, let's talk about walkathons. I'm pretty sure most of you already heard about this term, but please allow me to walk you through the background information about this type of event and how it could help your organizations. So, what is walkathon? Walkathons are the type of events that usually consist of non-competitive walks of 1 to 5 miles, for example, that raise money for charity. However, there are longer walkathons. And no matter what the scope of the walk, there are usually 4 major ways that a walkathon raises money. So the first one is registration fees. The organizer of a walkathon requires all people who participate to register beforehand for 2 reasons. First, so that they can sign liability waivers in case they get injured, and number 2, so they can collect registration fees. These fees usually would vary between 15 to 40, 50 bucks, go toward the logistical expenses for the event, with leftover funds going to the charity. And registrants are invited to donate extra money as well when they sign up. The second source is pledges. So people who participate in walkathons usually collect pledges from friends, family, their colleagues beforehand. So they either ask them to donate a certain amount per kilometers or miles, or just to give any amount they would like. They either write down the names and dollar amount on pledge forms and collect checks or cash to turn in on walk day, or give out a link to a special website where people can donate by credit card. In this case, you can definitely set up an event like that on give.asia platform, and we can collect the money on behalf of you and send it out to you at the end of the walk. The organizers of the walkathon often reward people who collect the most pledges with prizes like items branded with the organization logo, or just stays or gift cards. The third sources is additional donations. So the kind of walkathon can also get donations from people who aren't participating in the walk or sponsoring participants. This includes people who happen by the event and decide to give a few dollars on the spur of the moment. Employees or volunteers for the organization, and people who give through the organization website without affiliating with a walker. And the last source is corporate sponsorships. Walkathon organizer can collect a lot of money by gathering corporate sponsors. Oftentimes they offer organizations who donate a large amount, for example, like a couple thousands, 5,000. So the opportunity to have their name and logo on the t-shirt given to the participants, recognition on signage around the course, or a booth in the celebration village at the end of the walk. All of these can be great advertising for the business. So if a company donates several $1,000s, they can sometimes get their names in the title of the walk. For example, like the Avon walk, where Avon was the main sponsors of the event. So most larger corporations have no problem doing this, since they not only get free advertising and positive press, but they may also get a tax deduction for their trouble. So we've been talking about how to using sport for fundraising before. So this type of running or walkathon actually accounting for 62% of sport events fundraising activities. So what are the benefits? So the benefits of walkathon or other related sports event fundraising activities could be it helps your organization to fundraise. Other than that, it actually boosts a lot the brand awareness for your organization, and it's actually really easy to participate, as well as the activity can be open for all ages. So no specific term of age that you have to apply for your activities, and it's really family and community friendly. What type of organization can do walkathon? Anyone can do it, from a school, from college, university, or any medical centers, cancer center fundraiser, any religious organization, any sport team. and even animal shelter can organize something like this to fundraise for their organizations. Now, if you don't know or have limited ideas of how to run a successful walkathon event, let me walk you through the different 8 steps for a successful one. So step number 1 is assemble a leadership team for your event. So a leadership team will comprise of the people that do the bulk of the behind the scene work, and the team includes the organizing committee, the planning committee, the volunteers, and the staff from your organizations. The ideal team usually combines people with different skills but the same interest in growing your organizations. Step number 2 is select a day, time, and location. Most walkathons and bikeathons or like runners, take roughly 5-6 months to plan and execute. To be safe, make sure you plan the event for mid-morning, preferably on a Saturday or Sunday, so you can gather a lot of participants, and those who work during the week can also attend the event. And be sure you go through all elements when choosing the time, venue, and date. Step number 3, secure sponsorship for your event. So when you're involving a business or individual, which means supporting a gain through monetary contribution or by donating significant goods and services. This is to maximize the donation amount of the event, and you can also get some extra goods for the event like water, shirt, something like that. Step number 4, create registration and donation form. Your organization will want to have a unique registrations and donation page, and provide your participants with preparing kits, including tips for the training, etc., information about the walkathon events. So give.asia is a great platform that allows you to do this with a branded donation form and a branded website fundraising page for you. Step number 5 is design a t-shirt for your walkathon participants. So make sure that it communicates what your organization is about. Just stay creative. Or other than giving a t-shirt, you can also have like a cap or a band for the wrist or something like that with your logo of your organization on and the main sponsors of the event. Step number 6 is to spread the word about your fundraisers. So one of the best ways to get the word out about your upcoming fundraiser is through peer-to-peer fundraising, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this in the next session, where how we can help them to raise more money. And you can start with your network and ask them to share your event, promote the event on different channels of media site to maximize the public coverage. You can also involve some local press or local businesses as well. Step number 7 is just walk and have a great time. So, have some coffee, some snack or refreshment for your participants, and organization can also provide information about, like preparing before the walk. It could be a very hot day, so make sure you get some sunscreen, make sure you get some water, provide the water for your walkers. Step number 8, follow up with your participants. So send your sincere gratitude within the first 48 hours following the walkathon, and this way you can create straight away a bond with your participant, the people who believe in your organization, who would like to fundraise for you, right? So keep them in the loop, send them some thank you notes, and sometimes you can bring out the certificate for finishing the walk, something like that, so they can use these kind of materials to share with their peers and share the inspiration for their network. So you would be amazed at how much new donors and new supporters coming through this kind of thing. Now let's move to the most important part: how to empower your participant to raise money, how to help them. So tip number 1 is help them prepare. So you can have a kickoff party or create a package package that provides guidelines to help your event participant make for the fundraisers. This can include creative SMART goals, set specific timelines, and prepare the draft so they know what best to say when calling for more people to engage. Tips number 2 is make it easy, make it simple. So participants are more likely to succeed if it's easy for them to participate. So the form and the fundraising page for them to register needs to be simple, easy to follow up. Make sure you educate your donors as well on how to best use your fundraising page, personalize their fundraising page, and setting goals or tracking the purpose, reaching process. Again, if you consider using give.asia platform, this is really easy to set up for you, and we can help you from A to Z with that. Tip number 3 is to make it personal. So you need to allow your participants to tell their own stories. So walkathon participants are more likely to embrace the initiative, that it is fun and honest. So I guess the storytelling here is like the real story is the donor story. So by sharing their personal story, they would be more successful in terms of engaging of their network and their family, friends, colleagues to donate for them, thus benefit your organization. Tips number 4, motivate your event participants. So one of the ways to motivate them is to provide incentives for your walkathon participants to succeed. A little healthy competition goes a long way in helping your organization reach its fundraising goals. And be sure to update the process of reaching your goals and highlight your top performers. Give them some thank you notes who are the tops, who raised the most money. So yeah, that way it just like inspire people a little bit more and kind of give it a push. I guess that's it for today's topic. And if your organization consider of running an event like that and you need a fundraising platform, you can consider using give.asia, because why paying for a fundraising platform when our platform is free, right? And you can raise funds online from anywhere to our large database of donors, and you can also create customized fundraising pages, and it's always 100% free. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, if you have any specific requests, please do not hesitate to drop me an email. I'll be more than happy to help. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next sharing. Bye!